Hi everyone. This video really is just a very brief introduction into our lesson today. I'm going to rely on you to do a lot of reading and figuring out. But I wanted to tell you that this lesson is about learning what is difference when we talk about that in math. You probably already know, but we're going to go over that a little bit, and then we're going to learn a really cool subtraction strategy. It's actually my favorite strategy. It is called the constant difference. So I'm going to zip through these slides. It's going to be a really short video, but I just want to make sure that you understand what you should do. There's no work in your student book or in your home connections book. This is it. So make sure that you are kind of working your brain to understand this stuff, because this is another one of these things where you're going to look at other people's work and think about how it connects to yours. So here we go. You're going to have slides that look like this. They may say solve a problem. Anytime you see a green space on the slide, that is an indication to you that there is something you're supposed to do on this slide. So in this case, you're going to read this problem. Sarah has 72 coupon books to sell for Scouts. On Saturday, she sells 49 books. How many coupon books does Sarah have left to sell? So again, as always, you're welcome to do this on a piece of paper. Just please do take a picture of it and put it in this green space on this slide, not in some random place where I can't find it and can't connect it to this problem. Otherwise, you can work here using your keypad and that. So that's one thing. The next thing I want to show you is that in many of the problems that we're working on today, they're going to have a number line that looks like this one. So after you do your work here, the next slide is going to be somebody's strategy. So now that you've completed the problem, let's look at how two students solved it. Alex used his number line app to share how he solved Sarah's coupon book problem. He answered his answer was 23 books. Describe his strategy. So here, you're going to click over here and you're going to say something like, Alex started at 72, because you can see that on the number line, and went back 40. Then he took 2 away so he could get to a friendly number, and then he took away the rest. Right? So that's how you do that problem. And you're going to have a whole bunch like that. So here's another one. You can listen to this problem after you've written up what you think. So you can either read this or you can click on the little microphone and listen to it. There's another strategy and another space where you should write your thinking. How did this student solve that same problem? You're going to keep on trucking along. You can listen to this problem or you can read it. Look at how Alex and Josie solved the coupon book problem. Oops, I need to fix that. Alex's way. So I noticed, what do you notice that is the same? What do you notice that is different? Again, you're going to be filling in all of these green spaces. Let's see. This is one that you read or listen to. And here is something, this is the removal or difference strategy, which we talked about today, or actually yesterday, sometime this week. You can listen to how each person did that. Then you're going to read and respond. You're going to solve this problem. And then you're going to look at other people's strategies and describe their strategies and listen to their strategies. And you'll compare the two, what's the same, what is different. And then you're going to click on this solve a problem in the Numberline app. So you're going to click on the Numberline app. If I do that, it's not going to show you the app because of how I'm filming this. So I'll try to remember to show you that in our class meeting, but click on the Numberline and see if you can't figure it out. And then you can take a screenshot and insert it here. The next slide, okay, so the next slide asks you to drag the two problems on the left that match the Numberline models on the right. So here you're looking at the whole green bar. What do you notice? I'm noticing that the green bar is from 15 to 30. And so I'm going to look for one that says 30. Here it is, 30, take away 15. So I'm going to put that here, drag it over. And then this one is showing 31 minus 15. 31 minus 16. 31 minus 16. So 31 minus 16 and 30 minus 15. So you're just dragging and dropping. You're kind of noticing, where these green bars are. You just line it up right there. All right. Then there's another section. So the next section is that constant difference strategy that I told you I really, really like. This is such an important strategy. It's a little bit like learning our Make 10 strategy. Just like once it clicks for you, it makes things so much easier. So again, you're going to be looking, you're going to find the difference. Let's see. So you're first filling in these little boxes. So what is the difference between 30 and 15? What is the difference between 31 and 16, 32 and 17? Fill in these boxes, and then you're going to describe what's changing and what is staying the same. On the next slide, you're going to answer this question, show your thinking, read this problem, and here's another several where you're going to drag and drop the difference. What is the difference that they're finding out? The idea here is that you're finding that you're using what you know in order to figure out something that's a little bit more difficult. So let's see. We're looking, so each time there's a green box, you're filling it in. Oops, I gotta fix that. Let's see, so here is where you really start to see the difference. So if your problem is 63 minus 39, you can add 1 to each of those numbers, and you end up with 64 minus 40, which is a lot easier to solve than 63 minus 39. So it's the similar concept to one that we talked about in our addition unit. Amy's strategy is here. You listen, write your thinking. And I don't think there's anything else that's unusually different. This is the starting problem. This is one person's way. This is another person's way. Which of the equivalent equations do you think is easiest? So you're going to fill that out in the green box. If you have any questions, come to office time tomorrow. I'll let you know that you should probably try to do this before office time. But it's a really important strategy. If you don't get it, let me know and we'll talk about it another time.